tournament.
Oh, I love some Smash.
Yeah, when the Wii version came out, I was in middle school, and we actually had like a little tournament at school for it.
Nice.
It was good fun. The
I
first
still
two tiers were really easy.
What was that?
The first two matches were really easy.
Yeah. You gotta thin out the herd a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm running it just slow, just so you all know, in case you're like in other tabs.
Cool. Yeah. Probably a good thing for me to even remember what on earth anything means.
Alright, so am I going to give these hive jobs, or are they okay as is? Unemployed is fine with me.
They're just on vacation.
Pretty much.
Non-voluntary vacation.
Says you?
I mean, they're hive minds.
That is true. I mean, wouldn't that be like torturous though for a hive mind being idle?
Mm. Who knows?
Depends.
What kind of assumptions are you making here?
Oh yeah, I remember. I need alloys. Because somebody has an arcology planet. Now I know of Sensory's Nation.
Buddy, I need you to stop. Close borders. Fuck off. You already took that cluster. Cut you.
I think you're gonna be fine.
What's the equivalent of, what's the hive mind equivalent of someone pulling a switchblade?
It's like a sharp arm. I don't know. It's like the mantis thingy.
No, it's them spraying their pheromones, obviously.
Yes. Oh, migration treaty. They're gonna steal your pops. But if you click on your planets and go to pops, there's gonna be a tab for migration underneath growing that's either got a number, no number, or yeah, it's either gonna be a green number, a yellow number, or no number. If it's a yellow number, you're losing pops. Click on the planet, population, growing, underneath that.
Population, okay. And...
Yeah, I'll put a thing in Discord if you want.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on the population screen. growing. I see.
All right. Yeah, you found it. I'm not gonna post it. So yeah, if it's a yellow number, it's losing some of its growth to other planets, and your migration treaty may lead to you losing some. Although the AI typically has unemployed pops, so you may actually be getting some from their planets. It does tell you the planets.
They're in the positive, but my capital's like -0.9.
Yeah.
But another one's -1.2 and -1, 0.
If you don't have any green, it probably means they're going to somewhere else. It does tell you the planets that it's going to.
I mean, I can see, yeah, it's receiving immigrants from my capital. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to quite a few of their planets.
Then just break the migration treaty.
Yeah. No, I want my tentacles everywhere.
Alright, you do what you want.
Even if it's outside my empire.
Hostile swarm.
Sensory. Oh wait. Yeah, he's not here today, isn't he?
Yeah. Yep. I think he's just, yeah, things got busy. Ooh, I can buy something. I have a pretty solid Unity planet here.
Nice.
Is it like just like a planet-wide like Burning Man or something?
I guess you could say that. I got the Wank Ort Custodian in accordance with a directive from blah 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 caretakers. Industrialization of this botanical world has been drastically curtailed, and it gives me plus 40% Unity from jobs on this planet.
Nice.
So I'm just making Unity buildings.
Oh man, yeah, that sounds nice.
I may even send pops there. Got it. I'm crushing bugs in real life and in game.
Is that what you're doing in that game, or you mean in Animal Crossing?
No, and I'm not
What the
really
hell
actually
is this
killing anyone
mining
yet,
drone
but
expansion
it was a joke about me going to do that. Uh-oh, housing is low. No!
So I remember last time I played with fleets, there was a huge change that they were going through with like how you make fleets and ships, and it was like a complete nightmare. Did they get that sorted out?
Nah, the thing is, the fleet manager is really nice, but it still has lots of bugs, so
I wouldn't,
usually I
yeah.
just don't bother with it.
For sure.
Well, sometimes I bother with it in the early game when I actually do fleets in the early game, but once I hit the point where I can just spam, what's it called? Yes, basically, once I can spam battleships all day long, I'm just building them and forming fleets manually.
Okay. Yeah, I got some aliens I think I might kick out of the neighborhood. I have some aliens living on my planet.
Get him.
Oh yeah, definitely will. I mean, I kind of want to make a colony ship of them.
Yeah, you should do that if you can.
Yeah.
It's usually you get a call.
Then I'll get more of them, right? I mean, it's definitely not a planet made for them. Oh no, I need another name. I'll go with the default for now. I'll go back when I have a minute.
I can crush him with the one.
Oh great, this planet has 0 habitability.
Did you find a tomb world?
No, yes. I do have it's a pretty nice team world too. 24.
I have a size 23 one, lots of mining districts. But yeah, the problem is, spirituals really don't like touching two worlds. Also, it is now time. The veil has been lifted.
Oh. There has to be a scientific explanation for this.
Now to keep spamming that sell food button so I can actually open the shroud.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. It's actually a good point. I have way too much food. I don't need this much food. And there's no, I think, market yet.
No, good luck. Hello.
We're very
the first
independent.
leak habitat? Who could have guessed?
Mhm. More brain drones. Go.
That's not ominous at all. Brain drones.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about us.
It helps me think better.
Exactly.
And you could just have like a cup of coffee, or you could have brain drones.
I choose brain drones.
I knew you would.
I feel like I'm still wiped out from recording yesterday because I did like this
Yeah.
massive video for Planetfall. I was talking for
Oh,
like
yeah.
an hour straight on some pretty detailed stuff.
Oh my gosh. That sounds intense.
Yeah, I was trying to make it compact too, so it was like, yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Sensory's thing has come through a wormhole and is exploring my space.
Go off refugee that topped my habitat. Well, that planet hasn't even fully colonized yet, but apparently I have some core slaves there now. One to be precise.
Technology conceded.
I'll grab this here.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult when you end up like having to focus and talk like that for that long. I have that happen to me at work all the time, where I'm like, it's like 1 o'clock and I've just finished lunch and my brain's just like, okay, you have to talk for the next 2 hours. You know?
Mm-hmm. Stampeding drones! No, UCSC! It's okay.
No.
It's fine. You're gonna be fine.
It's like the deer during the breeding season. You just gotta keep your distance.
And we have droids.
Nice.
I thought you were a spiritualist.
Yep,
Wait.
they're kept in slavery.
I feel like this is like the Mechanicus, the Adeptus Mechanicus.
We just need him to get the
you
AI
can't.
thingy, the AI rebellion. That'd be perfect.
You sadly can't do Adeptus Mechanicus and Stellaris.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Stellaris is really great in a lot of ways, but it is also very narrow in a lot of the sci-fi in that regard, where it's like, I can't do this type of function. It doesn't fit in their mold. It was like how I wanted to have my alien species with 3 genders,
Yeah, it's the best at giving you the options, though. I don't think there's anything else out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So much food to sell. God, I really want more planets with energy.
Oh.
Oh man. I just realized the Tribunal of Lev has gone up in the middle of the Aten Empire, in between some of the outposts up there. I totally didn't even see that till just now.
You didn't see what? That he expanded
Lev.
north?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He went up there hard.
yeah,
Well, I didn't really have much other directions to expand to.
for sure.
Yeah, given that we don't have sober here, that was definitely 100% the right call.
Now then, to colonize Van Habanis 3.
Definitely very scared. We've got Van Habanis.
What are you scared of?
Well, he's got the
The fact
first
that I
world
will
thingy.
have 2 ecumenopoli.
He's gonna have like 1,000 alloy income in like 4 years or something.
Not
Every-
from Van Habanis though.
Yeah, from everything. Just for being good at this game.
Hmm.
I think you said you had like 100 alloy income at the end of the last one or something ridiculous.
124 right now.
Yeah, so compare that to yours, orange one.
That's insane. Yeah.
If he wants to, he can just build up a fleet and just wipe out your entire empire.
Oh, I'm sure.
But then I will build up a fleet and not do anything.
Get wiped out.
I'll have like 1 Corvette to every 10 that he can make, and I'm pretty sure his tech is just as good, if not better.
Nah,
Oh,
yours
man.
is still way ahead of mine. My tech really isn't too good this game. Oh boy, we have the galactic market soon. Damn.
I mean, he won't attack me because my beautiful planet's in pristine condition. They're
Ah.
natural wonders.
I see.
Also, I just realized I completely forgot to send my to change my diplomatic stance.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that in a while too. Whoops.
With changing diplomatic stand, what?
Yeah, you can, you know, change
Yeah, like
how you
rivalries.
interact with people. I'm not changing my species. It's gonna take way too long at this point. I think yeah, next Ascension perk I can do it for cheaper. Gotta wait on that.
So, time finally right.
Do you want any? Does anybody want speed 2, or are you guys happy with the speed?
I'm good.
To be honest, I don't really know.
Alright, sectors. I might need to make some of those.
Oh man, I didn't realize how much I could see of the south either. I've like just been like looking at my empire and not even checking out other things.
Well, yeah, now that we have the galactic community up.
Hmm. Because all of the tentacles stretching out to different corners of the universe.
Sure.
Gotta propose a resolution because I don't like any of these. What do you all want? Don't tell me you want to make.
Yankee Conservation Act, of course.
Oh, is that you?
No, I just voted positive for it.
Yeah,
For
why
the
not?
memes.
Why
So
not?
I'm confused. What do I need to do here right now?
There's a tab that opens up in the top right to laws to give you things to do
Oh.
if you're bored. But they
The
don't do
giant-
much.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah, they still don't have really good ones in there, sadly.
I mean, isn't that kind of the point?
Nah, but I mean with good ones is controversial ones. Like the only real controversial one is the Charter of Workers' Rights thingy, if you go down that list completely. That's the only thing that really impacts one kind of empire.
Mm-hmm.
There should be some things like for spiritualist or bioengineering empires to just forbid robots.
Yeah. Yeah, there
Or
should
for robots, there should be something to forbid bioengineering.
be. Eh.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
So you can actually force other empires to not want to be part of the galactic community.
Hmm. That would be cool. Like creating up a second
It
economy.
would make interesting choices.
Habits. It's time to reach the shroud.
You guys ready for the universe to end?
Oh yeah, he's about to get the best one. The best like result he can get, I bet. The game has been kind to him.
Yeah.
Let's the game give, the game take.
Mm-hmm. Good old RNG.
Technology conceived.
Oh, we got some rivals there.
So if you guys like research, you can vote for the thing I just proposed.
Let's see. How do I do that?
So you go to community. There's the thing at the left with the proposal queue, and you can
Oh.
either support or oppose it.
Okay, cooperative research. Yes, support. Is there any reason that I would want to support the Tayaki Conservation Act?
You care for the space whales.
Yes, I care for the
Fact,
space
the
whales.
main reason I'm actually voting for it is because I want to know if the Tyanki matriarch is included, because I got that one next to me.
Oh.
Did my thing get to the... Yes, my thing did get to the top in time. Haha.
So is it good for us to get the galactic market up and going?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, more or less. It's a bit of a two-edged blade.
Mm-hmm.
No, one of my scientists died.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Just gotta go name some planet after him now.
Nah. He was just an assistant research dude.
It's weird though. Like I've gone hiking in some places, and there's this place in the Sierras called Evolution Valley, and it's like named after all these like famous like evolutionary like scientists. It's like the bizarrest thing ever.
Cool.
No,
There's like Lake Darwin, other things.
time to become a meritocracy merchant guild slaver guild.
Oh God.
Why is this a fringe planet?
Also, are you guys ready for the madness to
What do I
ensue?
do with Speed Demon?
You want to slow it down, and then I can't remember which one was the good one of the colors.
Yeah, me neither. Mhm. Do.
Ooh, stability slow here.
I feel like how I'm building my planets is I'm just like clicking on districts. I'm like, I don't know. Let's see how this goes.
War breaks out.
Oh shit.
Oh,
This makes
Oh,
sense.
Okay.
boy.
They attacked you?
Yep.
But they're pacifists.
Yeah,
Not
I have no
anymore.
idea how they did that.
Really? I'm so confused. What's the claims? Do they have claims?
I'm gonna check it in a sec. First, I will design my weapon.
Oh, it's gotta be
Screw
ideology.
this.
They're gonna be trying to make you into pacifists. Except, do it.
yes. Become one with the international community.
They're egalitarian and you're not. That would be not. Yeah, you're authoritarian, they're egalitarian. Mm.
Ooh, Betharian power.
Yeah, it's Otan Lev War of Beliefs. They're definitely trying to make you like them. They're just trying to enlighten you.
And I shall enlighten them on the foolishness of their idea.
Yeah.
Through
Seems
the
fair.
spam commenced.
Ugh, my naval superiority is about to disappear.
Yeah. I think my secured border is about to disappear as well.
Mm-hmm. You're right
There
about
goes-
that.
There goes Jin.
So the ecology just became ready, so... Do I need to say more about the fate of the unfaithful?
I think we know what's gonna happen. They're not even Grand Admiral.
Yeah. The only bad thing is I don't really have a very good combat tax. They don't have a big stockpile of alloys since I was spamming habitats.
So they have a chance. Not really. Unless we attack. What do you say, Orange One?
Oh, the burst of base piracy, damn it.
I mean, honestly, with how incompetent I am, even if I attacked, I don't think I'd make much of a difference. Cause like, yeah.
If we
I
all
think my
dogpile
resources-
on him.
Well, I've got 200.
Oh, would you look at that? It's a drifting marauder fleet.
Oh, he's fine.
Right.
Never mind. Don't touch him. He just got a free fleet from the Gorf. Are you serious? How much is that? Is that like 5k, 10k?
Nah, 1.2. Just like the 1.3k that I just finished building out of the first round of cruiser spam.
Not fair. That was perfect timing for that. They're like, we'll attack
Yeah.
you. Nope. No, you won't. Now you get your Sea of Consciousness, which you don't need anymore.
Yep. But it is the Sea of Consciousness. Heretic fleet detected. 2.1k. I can already beat that.
Technology conceived.
contacts, not empires, Scorf. Hello. Thank you for your admiral. Yes, yes. The oath has been sworn.
No. It's got everything he needs.
Technology conceived.
Time to
Beginning of the
destroy
end.
them pirates. And then some empires. Oh yeah, I can declare them a rival now, not that I need the influence.
Technology conceived.
Hey, we can clone. We're going all crazy with the genetics. If it lets me, I'm gonna just get like crazy genetics research.
Yeah, I think it will.
I can still do like the gene modding and all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Reach
Alright.
into the shroud!
These primitives are about to have a Gaia world.
I
Ooh,
finally
there's
got
some
Gene
pretty big
tailoring to come up.
Your future. Not one of many it shall come to pass, as surely at the sunrise that it is your destiny. Channel the energies into an avatar!
Oh, no.
Hello there, my psionic avatar!
Is that 10k right now?
I'm still looking for it.
It's the army one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. The
Okay.
Deathbringer class transport ship.
It's only like 200 army strength or something, right? Not that good.
I'm gonna check it in a second, yeah. 200
Really, because
baby.
when I last played with it, it was super good.
The army, or are you talking about the ship?
I thought it was the army was good too.
Oh, the psionic army is great, it's just not the one that came from the avatar.
Oh, okay.
Come on, alloy production, we need more.
Technology conceived.
Talking of which, psionic army, let's research that. Also, I really need to get myself some naval cap. 20 is a little low now.
Yeah, I think so.
Anchorages, all of them.
Technology conceived.
Yeah, Lev's ahead of me in everything but tech, I think.
No, our governor died.
Wait, people die?
Yes.
Yay! For science.
Weak support for Astral Studies Network.
Our construction is complete.
I feel like I just like never can have enough consumer goods.
I don't know. That's something I struggle with balancing.
Technology conceived.
I kind of don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just like lining up a couple districts just to hopefully have resources get used for something.
It's probably a good call.
Oh, I need to look at that name for that planet.
Our construction
I'm
is
forgetting to do
complete.
that.
Now I get better ship tech.
Oh yeah, Paul. I remember Paul. I'm gonna go radio silent for a couple minutes, guys.
Our construction is
Sure.
complete. Technology conceived.
I'm researching so quickly. It's a nice thing.
Yep. Except I'm not getting any of the research that I want. Whatever. I'm
Hey, I
getting
finally get the
weapons.
research alternatives +1.
Nice. Now you can get your mega structures if you don't already have them.
Yeah, I'm still miles from it. Didn't even finish the 0-point reactor. I just had the option, but I didn't go for it, and so I wanted the refineries first.
Technology conceived. Our construction is complete.
Energy's dropping so
17
fast
life
now.
Got it.
I might be slightly overcapped in terms of table cap.
What's your strength?
I'm at 77 of 40 fleet cap, and I got 2 fleets of 4k.
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm already recapping everything.
What do you see from them?
They led with their 2k fleet, and they have a 2.9k station.
Ooh, I like it, Eben. You're settling the Gaia worlds.
Yeah. It's the planet. If they're not gonna do anything, fuck them.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you kind of have to do.
Uh-huh. This is such a useless planet.
Oh, what's this? An alien system? It's like a restricted system that I've got right next to me.
Which side?
Is that from a different... Oh, it must be from like a different empire.
The
That
wormhole. Yeah. You
Yeah.
should figure out that wormhole with the planet. It's like twice 25. Alright, I don't like that AI anyway, so we can attack them at some point. Although they're overwhelming at this point. We're gonna have to wait a bit for
Yeah.
that.
Well, that's a shame, because now
Yeah.
I can't really defend against that very well.
Yeah, you've got to think about putting
Whoops.
defenses on Matar. Maybe armies and stuff if you can't
Matar.
afford to it. Or
Yeah.
that neck.
I'll at least build up the star base. You think I should put some armies on there?
Maybe. I don't know exactly. If they actually do attack you, which I don't think they can because they're pacifists, unless they try to do an ideology thing, then
Well,
you may want
yeah.
armies there because they have trouble getting through armies.
for sure.
We'll go here and excavate it. It's fine.
So we don't have to do anything currently with the galactic community and votes, right? It's already been voted on.
It's starting, yeah. We need supporters, and we're supporting it right now, so it's fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. If I've already clicked on it, it's good. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's gonna go through.
For sure. Oh, I have someone that put a comment on forever ago. I have no idea when.
I thought you were talking to somebody, Paul.
Oh no, that was a planet I was naming after the first human that the other character runs into.
Ah, I see.
I was like, oh, I remember Paul. Paul's not a good person. Let's just say that.
Got it. Yeah, then leave it alone. Don't save him.
Yeah. And it's really interesting because the book does like constantly kind of show like humans kind of not deserving to be around anymore. And
Mhm.
Paul's a good example of that.
Well, you're beating Sober's nation now. I think that might have to do with sensory. Or not sensory, Lev attacking or defending. Words.
That might have something to do with it.
What? Never. Also, I'm stockpiling alloys because I don't want to build more ships because I'm already too deep out of my naval camp.
Hmm.
I just want battleships. Give me battleships, please.
On the research, on the research.
How are you not?
I always thought it was kind of weird in this game how it was like, they're like, okay, we're gonna build a giant, bigger version of all the other ships. It's gonna take a lot of research to do. It's like in space you can just make things bigger, right?
No,
No.
not necessarily. Because if at a certain point you have to deal with the amount of pressure inside versus outside, you have to make sure that that'll last a long time so it's worth building.
Right.
You know, it's
If it was
good.
fully automated, then yes, you could just make it bigger. You only would need to care about it at the point where you get so much mass in there that it starts to have issues with its own gravity field, which would be really big.
Yes, that would be a
Or heavy.
mono ship.
Or
Heavy?
you have a rocket, you don't have the thrust to move it. Or the thrust is difficulty shifting through the entire structure properly.
Right.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
tell we're
man.
talking to some engineers here.
There was a sci-fi book I was reading ago, and there was like a ship that crashed, and it was like kilometers long, and so it was like the front crashed, and then the middle part crashed into the front, and it was just like a chain reaction of crash going back onto the ship.
Sounds dangerous.
It was the coolest sounding explosion ever from a book I've read.
Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense, but sure.
Technology conceived.
Ooh, insulting Lev envoy.
What? He said to improve relations.
You have to do a rap battle if you're gonna insult them, though.
That's the law.
Mm-hmm. It's an international law. You didn't see me
We
slip
passed
into
that
the Senate. Yeah.
We passed that rule last week.
Mm-hmm.
You called me a vile parasite, you monster. It was an equipment malfunction, it sounds like.
Quick, what rhymes with vile parasite?
That's not mean and horrible.
Oh, that is so much faster than mine.
I can
Slow
have,
tech.
I can say, well, that was funny, and have a xenophile ethics attraction of plus 25%.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay.
And this lasts for 120 months. That's pretty good. Yeah, take that. That was a very funny, Lev. You can have more equipment malfunctions.
Translation software malfunction.
It's glorious.
It appears that a mischievous third party was able to hack into the translation software of our envoy.
It would appear that way, yes.
Fortunately, the malfunction was swiftly uncovered and the slug took the incident with a sense of humor. Indeed, recordings of the inappropriate left envoy are circulating widely, causing much mirth among the people.
You're lucky. I'm surprised you got an event on your side after I reacted.
Yeah, it's usually not that way.
That's funny.
God, why are his ships so fucking fast compared to mine?
They're just lighter.
Because he researched thrusters.
Because these all corvettes destroyers only.
Oof.
Tier 1 thrusters, tier 1 hyperdrive. No, what's it called? No afterburners.
No, I'm just playing SimCity.
Yeah. Basically, at this point.
Finally, we got his fleet. Fire!
No, to humanity. Or Xeno stuff.
And trade. Anyone want to give food for alloys?
Wait, how am I equivalent to you two?
You need some food? I've got tons of it.
Yeah.
Lev, did you
And we
lose
got
your
it
fleet?
generated. No,
Alright, it says you're equivalent to me. That doesn't make any sense.
I just didn't continue spamming. The shroud is accessible. Reach into the shroud.
Get a
So,
free
Evend,
fleet.
what do you
I'm-
need?
Sending you an offering.
Okay.
Technology conceived.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent.
Oh, would you look at that? Battleships, is that?
Those are the finest fruits from them. We're gonna call them trees.
Okay, we'll call them trees then. That's a weird name for trees, but that's what we'll call them.
They're very close to trees. Let's just say that.
Did you fuck a tree?
I mean,
You fucked a tree, didn't ya?
they're part Oankali. Yes.
I got battleships. Yeah.
Nice.
Now
I just need to get up to that citadel.
I mean,
Don't be a
I was
citadel
teaching you
battleships.
guys about flowers last week, right? So, You know
Yes.
my interest in flowers.
Yeah.
Coop proposed comfort of the okay.
What's your district doing about the upcoming semester? If you
Oh
don't mind me
man,
asking,
it's
because I have a few teacher friends.
yeah. Well, they haven't really given us much new information since like school got out. But
Mhm.
basically, the plan currently is like
Technology
be
conceived.
ready for like a hybrid model. So like the kids coming in half the time, or I
Mm,
don't know, which I don't think they can do safely.
no.
You can't have kids in a classroom setting in any way and have them wear masks and be 6 feet away from each other, in my mind.
Our construction
But
is complete.
I think they're gonna try and do that, but they're also preparing for going fully online. So they're
At least
trying
they
to
are.
prepare for both.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good news that they're
Yeah.
preparing at least and not being like, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, they're not pushing through. They recognize that they're getting ready, knowing that top down people are gonna kind of force them to get ready and do it, and then we're gonna all like realize just how terrible that was and then stop, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. At least with a local district here, they're not gonna have like any in school for high school. Like it's
Right.
all gonna be online for them.
Yeah. I mean
And
if you can trust them to do it online, it's the better way of doing it for
yeah,
sure.
I think that out of all the population of like K-12, that's the best group for online education. I think any younger, you're gonna have issues. Where
Yeah,
you need to
it's
radically change what you're doing.
I mean what I've found is like with the middle school students, it's like I would say 2/3 of the students are capable of doing it online, but like a good chunk of students, they need that social aspect to school to really engage with it, and without it they just like don't care. Like
Yeah,
that is their motivation, you know?
yeah, and that's totally fine because they are high schoolers. They don't need to have that level of, they're not expected to have that level of self-control
Yeah,
and self-motivation.
Technology conceived.
right. I'm just hoping that they get it sorted out. If we're gonna do the distance learning, that they get sorted out for students who are like poor and like disenfranchised, because they, by and large, were not nearly as engaged because they didn't have access to tech.
Exactly.
Technology conceived.
Then time to get myself some Psychops up. Also, I need to get minerals somehow.
Technology conceived.
At long last, civilian fabricators. So I can finally get the boost tech. Oh, galactic marker.
Yay, we can buy off of each other while paying taxes.
Oh, what's this? I'm losing food. I must have just gone bonkers with my other industries. Or is it them like exporting it or something?
You're not exporting anything unless you made a trade deal, and
Okay.
my trade deal was upfront,
For sure.
flat rate.
Yeah. Alright, it's not like I'm
Oh no.
losing
Oh
a
no.
lot, basically just sustaining it.
Oh no, indeed. Yeah.
you okay there, you been?
It will be fine.
Oh man.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
this is fine.
Totally.
Technology conceived.
So if either of you, or has anyone here watched Handmaid's Tale?
Yes, and I also read the book.
No,
Yeah.
I have not.
That's cool. I started watching it recently, and I'm into it.
That's the like it's like post-apocalyptic America or something,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Not
like
directly America, but yeah,
it,
it
it's
is implied it's gotta be America. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's post-apocalyptic society. It's has some very interesting takes on some things. Like the most important part about it is basically you got the society based on a certain Bible passage,
Mm-hmm.
and status quo. Thank you for the seeds of consciousness.
Technology conceived.
I remember hearing something about it, like the main character is like not a sex slave, but she's like a wife or something of some guy or something.
it's
It's
closer to sex
weird.
slave.
Sex
Yeah.
slave. Yeah. It's like they call them that like not that, but that's essentially what they are.
they're handmaids.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think a long
So-
time ago, when people couldn't have babies with their wives, they would use their handmaids.
Nah, it's basically there was a virus outbreak at some point, and fertility went down a lot.
Hmm. So they
And-
just were doing that as a means of procreating.
Yeah, basically there was some takeover, basically conservative idealist, but so what they did was basically they put women's rights down a lot over time, and then the final part was basically the men had the working jobs and the women were categorized into 3 groups. The first were just the maids, it's basically household workers. Then you have the wives, that's the actual wives of the men who
Mhm.
have what to do.
Of the leaders.
Yeah. And finally you have the handmaids, those who have basically where there was proof of them actually being fertile. Those were made certain they couldn't get out of the country and then were turned into education facilities where they were turned into it. And
Mhm.
basically the handmaids were rotating through the leader households and then
Yeah,
had
to prevent
sex with them.
inbreeding. Yeah, that's interesting actually. They were thinking about inbreeding when they set
I
up
mean,
the system.
it does make sense as a system, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really very interesting. I recommend reading the book. It's a very interesting society concept.
They've
Right, 'cause
actually
it's
gone
one
like
states with,
solar.
like absolute destruction. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, what do you do?
They're like
yeah.
a conservative regime, but they've gone in completely solar and stuff like that.
Mm.
Like because there aren't as many people, they're just like, let's take this land and do what we need to do, basically.
Right. Yeah, I had seen that it like exploded in popularity on. I think it got like, was it a Hulu show or something?
Well, I
Yeah, there
don't
was
know when the
the
first
TV
book
show.
came out, but they wrote a second book, like I think after the TV show came out, and
the book is very old by now, so I don't think they actually wrote a second book there. I think the TV show just made things because I already noticed they were going away from what was actually in the book at some point, but
Mm.
well, I got the second book for my girlfriend because she read
okay.
the first one, and it came out fairly recently. The creator, I
nice.
think, came up with the second book after the popularity or while they were working on the show.
Interesting. But
You should see if
Yeah,
you can find it because she liked
yes,
reading it.
but the first book basically was contained in itself. So what it ends with is that this Handmaid's Tale is
Mhm.
basically discussed in in a history class.
Hmm.
100 years later, talking about the period, and they don't actually know what it truly is. So basically, they have that tale, but they can't tell when was it written precisely. Was it actually a diary? Was it something like that? So
Was it like a fiction or something?
yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
Mm.
also going into the part of not really knowing what's
Right.
to do with the source material. The idea of just having a different perspective on a certain
Right, because
history.
you know that the people in power were like, let's cover up some of the awful things that happened for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power corrupts. Absolutely, or whatever.
And
Yeah.
yeah, the most important part about the entire thing is still that one sentence. We thought we could do better. You call this better. Better always means worse for some.
Hmm.
That's basically the entire thing. It's centered around dealing with that. Like, what does it really mean to be better?
Hmm. That's
In a-
interesting.
So, given that there is no right answer to society, what would you accept?
Right. Especially when it comes down to survival.
Technology
Yeah.
conceived.
Yeah, I think the rest of the world didn't go that route, and they're like not having babies en masse, and it's really bad because everybody I think that can have babies are getting like killed and stuff in war and famine.
Right. Well, yeah, it's always like a give and take. It's right.
Oh, shroud my shroud. Boon bestowed, 60 months, 20% research speed. Thanks, Shroud. Shroud gone.
No, bad Shroud, stop it. He's doing fine. He doesn't need that. At least I have like double your tech currently.
Yeah, also my minerals are pretty low right now. I may have overdone the alloy production a little at 265, so a plus.
Yes, I think so.
Technology conceived.
This is just my opinion here.
As soon as the government is, what's it called, changeable again, I need to get the mining guilds back in. Thought I didn't need them when I was 400 in the plus.
Mm-hmm.
Turned out I did.
Oh yeah. Well, good news, I'm up to plus 75 alloys a month. I mean, I'm not rushing it like you.
I'm at plus 37, so I was like, oh, is this the game that I need to be playing? The alloy
Yes.
game.
Yes, it is. It really is. You don't have alloys, you don't have ships, you can't defend yourself.
Yeah, I quickly realized I was like, oh, if they have, yeah, I need to have that.
What I want to know is how's Eben doing in terms of economy?
I'm doing all right. I've finally managed to cross a pretty significant health deficit, but I'm doing all right. I'm not putting out a lot of alloys, but it's it'll work. Good to know. My research is really good, and I'm getting a lot of things that I need. Like I just started citadels.
Nice.
And also, I've ascended.
Technology conceived.
Oh man, I've got all these science ships that are just like sitting around right now.
Yeah, let them research a system, some planet.
Yeah, I need to get that tech.
It's not a tech anymore, you have it from the get-go.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Astral Studies Network. You guys want to get more research? Just saying.
Sure.
Vote for it. Vote for me.
Technology conceived.
Let's see. So what do I need to do? It's called Astral Studies. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For science.
Indeed.
Technology conceived.
It'll be worth it. And not just for me, for everyone.
Better for who?
Exactly. You're catching on.
I remember this conversation.
Technology conceived.
See, governor. Yeah, I think I need to assign one. Sure.
Technology conceived.
So the frontier sector, does that not get it, governor?
No, you need
No.
to click on a planet in there and say, yep, you are gonna be the capital from now on for this frontier sector.
I see. Well, this one's got the most people.
A new nest is born.
I need this gateway to open
For
up.
some reason, that definitely can't be tracked to me. Minerals are pretty expensive on the market right now.
What a lovely time to sell.
So
Yes, sell
I'm
them,
getting, like-
sell them all.
oh, ran out of consumer goods there completely. Not good.
Whoops.
Yeah, and power. Like at the same time.
I didn't even vote for it. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that
Chemical
makes
bliss.
market trading a little better.
I always loved the chemical bliss like description. You know?
Oh, we're out of gases. No, we need gases. Whoops.
Technology conceived.
Okay, I just heard like an elephant thing when I clicked on that planet. It's awesome.
Not great. Don't have a lot of planets to expand to. That's okay.
Don't worry, just build your own ones.
Yep. I already have the Cyprex that I need to fix up.
Habitats, but okay.
Lame. Daddy Cyprex left me an inheritance.
Technology conceived.
Oh yeah, I just remembered got some minor relics, didn't I? Secrets of the First League!
Shouldn't have done that. That wasn't worth it. Whoops, just wasted a bunch of influence.
That's okay. I've been wasting resources left, right, and center.
Feeling so bad right now about my planets. I have so many that are just inefficient.
I need 0-point reactor for mega structures, don't I?
Yep.
Okay.
So what's up with this empty space down below you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
There is no empty space.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry, I thought that you could connect to that.
Yeah, no, I can't. The AI cut me off, unfortunately. But the con will probably rise and cause problems down here, I think. Maybe, eventually.
Oh, the Ravengers. I see. So I'm just trying to look around and understand the map right now because I haven't really.
No, that's a good
Oh.
idea.
There's that wormhole. I got it. Yeah. So we've got the Ravengers down here. Are there other like raider dudes?
Yeah,
Or is it just one? Yeah.
there's other raiders.
Just to make it a surprise.
Why are the Gorf allowed? Add relation controls. Set something. Yes.
Yes.
Wait, what failed to pass?
Workers recycling.
Galactic recycling.
Why were we voting on the astral thingy? Did I not get that up quick enough?
I thought that I voted for it, but I don't know.
Species to suit our needs.
Hmm.
Let's see, with the science, how do I see which planets are putting out the most science?
There's not really a good way.
Ah, okay.
Technology conceived.
Guess I'll just put them on one of the ones that has a lot of people on it then.
Yeah, that's usually a good way.
Oops. Let me go here. Oh, of course I can't get there very easily.
Yeah, I saw that there's this thing in the New York Times about like professors in college classes and like how like there's a ton of professors who have put their foots down and saying that they're not going to go back.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, absolutely, it's good. And a lot of them are old too, you know.
They are at risk. Their campuses are usually huge.
Yeah,
They can't control anything on that level.
yeah. And so I'm wondering, seeing how that plays out, because I know that's gonna kind of affect the public school, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if they can collectively tell their employers like, no, you can't put our lives at risk, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a good precedent for all of us at our level too.
Yeah, some people just won't listen.
And they just put out a survey where they're like trying to figure out how many people would not come into work if they tried to make us come in. Like, how many of you have like medical conditions where you would just say no, you can't come in? So it's like if they're collecting that data, you know, they're trying to use that to say, hey, we should go all online.
I literally have a teacher friend who has lupus.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's like if you have that situation, you know that they're gonna have to accommodate for that teacher.
Uh-huh.
Which is like, okay, well, we can make the whole system work for a large chunk of teachers who fall into that category, or we can create two systems for teachers, which is gonna be extra confusing for students.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna have some teachers teaching in person and other ones remotely? How's that gonna work?
Well, one thing that the school district that I'm nearby did that I approve of is that middle school, you have a choice. And that choice also means that is done for the entire semester, period. You
Okay.
know, that once you say you're gonna be online, once you say you're gonna be in person, you can't switch.
Right. Yeah, because you know also that kids are gonna be like, wait, I want to be with my friends.
Mhm.
What did Timmy do?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, grab this.
Okay, yeah, my economy is becoming very strong.
Hey.
I'm also starting to get my minerals back under control.
I mean, I've got a lot of farms, so apparently that means I've got a lot of everything.
I think at this point you may be losing a bit on your farms if you're selling it for
okay.
resources.
Yeah, basically, now that we have the galactic market, you can't really do that trick with it instantly resetting,
Hmm.
because other people are also part of the market, and At least the AI at some point will mess up those prizes.
Hmm.
Ooh, gateway
Oh.
open.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Nothing's happening over here.
Okay.
Yeah, the two of you just got a direct connection.
I didn't want that.
With who?
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he opened his arms to your tentacles.
Of course. I mean, that's the only logical response. If you have arms, at least, you know.
Where's my mega structures? Oh, I probably don't have the right starbase stuff for that. I need to get Citadel,
You
don't I?
need, yep, Citadel. You
Whoops.
need to have 0-point reactor.
Battleships.
Battleships, yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't have the Citadel thing. I'd forgotten about that. Whoops.
Space Marines.
Man, why are these guys not staying as points?
Technology conceived.
I'm pretty happy with an 8.2 rate of population growth.
Technology conceived.
8.2 for your population growth. Is
Yeah.
that like
6 and 2.3.
Yeah. Okay, so that's competitive. That's good.
so? How do you see that?
You hover over it in the growing tab.
The growing tab.
Or population growing. If you go to the bar that's blue, it'll tell you how much per month you get. Ooh, this one's almost 9. 8.9. 9. It's getting some immigration, which is helping. Oh, it's this one.
Yeah, I seem to be topping out at like a little under 8.
I think I'm sending all my people to you guys.
No, I'm Ivy.
I'm Hive.
Oh, you're Hive as
okay.
well? Ah, hello, Hive
Yeah.
friend.
Yep. I am Hive. Once I get hyper fertile going, it's all over for you bitches. No.
Hyper
For
fertile.
once, I'm not using
sounds
the
pretty good to
robo
me.
ascension cheating. Well, more or less cheating. No, it's cheating.
Buddy, you're cheesier than a pizza over there.
Have
Whatever
you
I
ever
use-
had a pizza without cheese though?
Heresy. Burn him.
I think we did one recently by mistake. Like we were making pizza, and we just forgot to put the cheese on once because there was just so many toppings. It was fine.
Okay.
Wow, what a problem to have.
I know.
Sure, we can have some more leader lifespan. Live forever, my hives.
Oh, hello. I have
You
there's no way
always-
I'm pronouncing that. Because I think it's Russian. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it's Russian. Hello, person. I have no idea how to pronounce your name.
Just make up a nickname.
I'm gonna go with Cam. No, that's what it looks like. The first part starts with, so we'll go with Cam.
Genetic resequencing.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Oh,
That's what
you
I'm
aren't at war anymore.
Yeah, it's the biological ascension. Ooh, they are finally okay with the defensive pack. Cool. Cool.
Curse of the
You wanna?
Shroud, damn it.
Mega structures.
Nice.
Yeah, I should have been able to get that quicker. I just wasn't thinking about my prereqs.
Goddamn, though. How did you beat me to it? And I've been working so long for it.
Magic.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Editing save files. Magic.
Maybe.
Huh, that's weird. Your planet gets 500 minerals per turn.
That's pretty impressive. How'd you do that?
You know, being a hive. It's just that good. I need to be able to make my exotic gases. It's too much money. I think that's where a lot of my energy's been going actually for a while to keep my tech up and running.
Whatever. It's not like you have living metal anyways.
Say what? I do.
Boo.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
That's when you know everything is not fine.
Sure.
That's when you start driving on the freeway and the signs say everything's fine. That's when you know it's like the end.
I mean, I'd be more worried about the end is nigh. But sure.
Don't worry, I'll tell you when I get the end of the cycle.
It was so weird though. The other day I was driving on the freeway and it was like the sign on top of the freeway was like pretty aggressive, but like it was like
Wear a mask.
Don't drink and drive. It's April's 4th. It's 4th of July. It's relevant.
Yeah, but like it was like I forgot what exactly it said, but it was like traveling think twice or something like that, and then there was like something like COVID's real, it's spreading in Oregon, stay inside or something like that. Like it was like directly addressing this like idea that it's not real, and it was like, whoa, you don't usually see that on the billboards, you know.
Yeah.
Or on the signs.
Yeah, makes sense.
They're not addressing misinformation like on those usually.
We have surveyed the system.
I mean, I just feel awful for people who are like living a little bit far away from each other, who are like dating, kind of like, you know, me and my girlfriend before we just moved in together.
Yeah.
Because like some people haven't seen their significant other since March, and that's kind of insane for them.
Yeah, I mean, my perspective on that is like, as a middle school teacher, I know middle schoolers, and they're all like, you know, not living with each other by default, of course, and they were just, it was so bad. Just there was like this article I saw. It was like the war between parents and students during COVID, because like so many kids are just like, I need to see friends or significant other or whatever, like I haven't for months, and parents are like, you have sick family members, you can't, you know.
Yeah.
And like just like what you're saying with that, Winsley, like these kids are just dying not being able to see this person that they love, you know.
Literally.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm dying.
Yeah.
So you may notice something on your border soon. I have
Is
no
that
choice.
so? Is that so?
No, not like that. I'm just curious how long it takes you to see what I just did.
Well, I mean,
Oh wait, no, that doesn't mean Slayer.
It's like, that's fast.
Yeah, if you take a look at the north.
The north. No. That would have been funny.
Okay.
That was me.
were you talking to me to see if how long I would notice it till something, or?
No, it's yes.
Well, I have no idea what I'm looking for, so.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see it.
I wish automatic like exploration included wormholes. That would be nice.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that they missed that.
Now I'm just rolling for the tech. Rolling for the tech.
Oh, I haven't
believe.
looked at the trade screen in forever. That's quite the trade route.
Yeah, you want to do something about it, probably.
Yeah, should I put some defenses along the middle? Is that what you're?
You should optimize the path so that it runs through as many star stations as you can. And something else. You can build defensive platforms on the stations along its path for a bit of things. And you can also patrol to train some admirals.
Oh, right,
Yeah, they get XP from decreasing piracy.
right.
Does anybody need dark matter?
You need it once you hit the Fallen Empire attack, so
No.
It doesn't give you
And
like a boost to your research or anything?
Nope. They scrapped that concept of rare resources just being accessible. Alright, I finally got the building to get myself Ministry of Production. Now to get that on every planet.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Ooh, synthetics have finished. Now to enslave them.
I really hope this backfires on you. Because, I mean, Orange One doesn't know this, but it spawns them with equal strength to you, right?
Oh, what?
If they rebel,
Don't
the AI.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've played with the AI before, but I don't think I've gone to AI rebellion ever. Because
Yeah.
I've always given them rights and treated them good.
You're a
I'll
good
have to
overlord.
see if I get it. I usually do the same, but
I mean, I
For
always
some-
like the cyborgs, you know, it's like, that's such a cool thing to me. So,
yeah,
but
that's also just efficient, but sometimes you just can't have it.
Right.
Because you're trying to make something work.
Oh man, it was so funny. I don't know if it was funny, but I was talking with my students about this because we were like learning about like cells and defining life, and we were talking about like artificial life and intelligence. And I was talking to them about the possibility of us having to give like rights to machines, and like talking about like treating them humanely, and they got so mad. I haven't seen students get so mad before. They were furious at this idea.
Really?
Give rights to machines. Yeah, they were like, it was so crazy just seeing how like essentially like discriminatory ideas were held by these students, but because it was just an AI machine, they're like, yeah, that thing has no rights. Like, I can torture it as much as I want, indefinitely. Now, because I was also talking to them about like video games and like playing with artificial intelligence, and then, you know, like, are we just keeping an essentially a sentient thing prisoner to be our plaything, you know? And they're like, yeah, that's totally fine, and I have no moral problems with that, with having a fully sentient thing that I just keep essentially locked up just to torture and play with, as I feel like. And I was like, that is horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Technology.
And like, you know, like we're talking about like so many things, and it's like a pretty liberal community too, so they're very much along the human rights and extending human rights to other people's mentality, and then they just switch like that because it's a machine.
Yeah, it's the usual thing of not caring if it isn't different, if it's different.
Yeah, if you can view it as other.
Yeah, if you can view it in a way that you aren't able to identify with it,
Mm-hmm.
who cares?
Exactly. It's a machine.
Cyprix Warforge is pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Hey, we have
Alright,
settled the
see
sea
how
of
this goes.
consciousness.
Technology conceived.
B1 with the C.
I'm doing my first
We
combat.
see.
We'll see how it goes. I think I'm winning. Maybe not.
I can't wait for Soper's AI to come after you again. And it's like the worst
Yay.
time possible.
For me.
No. Lev. I want Lev to get attacked by the AI and have the AI uprising and who knows what else. The con.
Everything else
The
at
con.
once. Fuck you.
I think the con would be pretty good.
Timed project. Where is this time project? Rulin. Oh, I see. I got.
Hey, astral thingies went through. Advanced Xeno studies will be coming up in through 2,000 days, 2,500 days. I will push that one out.
Yeah, where is that? Advanced Xeno Studies, where is it?
It's if you go to the resolutions tab under Galactic Community, there's options for making the unchanged knowledge better. We're gonna go for completely unchanged, and I'm gonna make all of your workers miserable.
Galactic Community, where?
Resolutions
The
tab,
top right.
Resolutions, okay.
and then I was looking underneath unchanged knowledge, and I just want to push down to the very last one because it's hilarious.
Extra dimensional, okay. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, you know.
Nothing terrible.
Going into extra dimensions, man. I was just talking to like another version of my own empire like last episode.
That's the really common one.
Technology conceived.
Everything's fine.
Technology conceived.
So I'm sorry, was I supposed to do something to help support that, Winsleya, or are you?
No. It's gonna take a while for us to vote on it. I'm just saying it's coming.
Okay.
Technology
All my
conceived.
scientists are dying away.
People die?
I know, right? It's like
For now.
What is
How
this
old are my
death
people?
thing that people talk
They're
about?
100. They'll be up for dying soon. Need to research that.
You need to get your
Runs
genetic
into
stuff,
these.
no?
Yeah. I'm getting my genetics stuff. It's a going. It's 6 months out before I get my advanced genetics.
That's pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Yeah,
time to
then-
make another Gaia planet. Which one
I
shall
wish I
it
had
be?
the text for that ascension.
Oh no, he has the artifact.
Oh,
great for
yeah,
hive
that was
minds.
busted.
It's so fun.
Mm-hmm. Pretty nice. I mean, I've had some good luck in this game. Master builders?
Get hive worlds maybe.
Oh, where
Because
is
Gala's, you need a certain tech. I forget what it is.
I don't have climate
It's a
restoration.
1, 2,
Oh,
But I have
Yeah.
Gaia worlds, isn't that just as good?
no.
not quite. You definitely want it for like the full end game because hive worlds give you more production bonus
Oh.
and
They
other
give the
stuff.
same production bonus. The thing is, hive worlds allow you to choose freely which districts to build.
That's what I was thinking. That looked kind of nice there.
Gorf warriors. What's a Gorf?
There's a marauder. It's a
Yeah,
con.
for some reason I have some. What's it called?
It's a not very
Admiral.
intimidating name. Gorf. Oh, how cute! They're the Gorfs.
Technology conceived.
You want to, yeah.
I probably
like
shouldn't say that to their faces, though. Yeah.
It was a equipment malfunction.
They'll be cute while they stab your face.
Adorable.
I mean, he's. No, you aren't a hive mind. You can't say it's actually adorable when they stab a face.
Technology conceived.
Oh, hey, there's slugs. You just going through my territory exploring?
What? No, never.
Technology conceived.
It looks like you're. Yeah, it wasn't that tempting, anyways.
Automatic explorations do that.
Yeah.
Got to finish this. How did that happen? I mean, the Hive World thing means I could turn all of my things that aren't already Gaia Worlds into that, but I need energy to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Don't have it.
no! I didn't force the thing through that I meant to.
I
No!
know.
Oh, I can't propose this for another 1,600 days anyways. Okay, whatever.
Technology conceived.
We need more things like this. For now. Actually, this will... it's gonna take us a minute to get that. Can you reduce the cost of megastructures?
Not really.
No.
Not anymore.
Technology conceived.
But you can increase the effective cost by increasing the speed at which you need to pay again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a balance thing, but it always bothered me how you can't do multiple
You can
mega
now.
projects. Oh, you can?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not like
but
unlimited.
it's up to 3 now, max. I think.
Oh, 3
Yeah,
simultaneous.
but at the same time, you're getting so much speed that, yeah, it is.
Yeah, that it's
It's a
really
big-
tough to keep up.
Yeah, I could imagine 3 at a time. That's pretty insane. Is it still like some of the mega projects are just like objectively not worth it?
Conceived.
Depends on what you define as practically not worth it.
Well, I remember like when I was playing the Dyson Sphere, like you could get more energy from just using like habitats.
Yeah, you can get more energy from a ring world than a Dyson sphere, but you need a lot of pop growth until it's at that point.
Hmm.
And they did buff the Dyson sphere a lot.
Okay.
And yeah, so you might as well do it concurrently,
Mm-hmm.
at least, if not just focus your mining on minerals
Okay.
or your habitats on minerals.
Yeah. The thing is, the ring world you will mostly use for food.
Okay.
What to build.
Technology conceived.
Oh, so are some of the space cows now like friendly that were previously hostile to me, or neutral?
And restoration.
Because there's a system that I seem to have like skipped over, and now I can see some neutral sapphire lurkers.
Yeah, there are ways to pacify them.
Nice.
Why the fuck are these guys prioritizing clerk jobs over metallurgist jobs?
Reasons.
Stupid machines. And nobody else will be enslaved.
Stupid dog, you're making me look bad.
You're sounding an awful lot like my students over there.
Why aren't they moving up?
Here, it's going. Progress.
Technology conceived.
Service. Preventing them from ruler jobs. Should be able to do metallurgists, etc. They were able to do. They are still able. There are some robots doing those jobs. So why aren't you guys moving up, stupid robots? Wait, chattel slavery? Oh god, now that they are intelligent, I need to set the slavery type again. The ones that were already in the job kept them, but the others are now changed slavery types. Alright, that explains it.
Technology conceived.
Maybe I should take nihilistic acquisition and go hunting.
Yes, please, our battleships need some firing practice.
Scratch that. Everything's fine over here. We're happy.
How are you?
So who's the one that I should be terrified of right now?
Everyone.
The
Everyone.
tribunal. We're looking at you and we're judging you like the religious guys we are.
I'm sure.
How do you have
Discussing
all
the
that
temples.
space and still like weaker than I am?
Me?
Yeah.
Like weaker in my military because I've like put nothing towards my military basically.
And tech and economy.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I've just been having a hard time keeping my consumer goods honestly up, and so I feel like everything this episode has been me
even
just
it's
trying to
just-
do that.
Check your chat.
Yeah, it's his first game in the Megacorp update, basically, so
Yeah.
it's understandable. I mean, I
Yeah.
still remember that early access one we did with horrors back then.
Oh yeah.
I'm basically
times.
like, okay, I can match some of the symbols. I think one of the things is like I haven't really built research. I've just been basically just trying to like maintain my power and consumer goods with just like producing things that produce those. But I think also a big issue that I'm having is my empire sprawl.
Yeah, you might want to just get an administrative shitty planet and just put a bunch of people there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you don't like their political ideas.
I like it. Yeah, I think that's probably what I need to do. I think my empire sprawl is really the issue. And I know that I
they'll
can
kill your research really badly if you overdo it.
for sure.
Oh no, someone died.
I mean, I've got 473 over 86, so
That's okay. I got a maniac in replacement.
I got 10 more years until that's gonna start happening to my guys.
Yeah, it sucks because it hasn't shown up since I noted it.
Technology conceived.
Cyprex Forge. Cyprex Forge. Like, once this mega structure thing comes out, I will be so ready.
I so badly get access to mega structures.
Dude, I have 2 ruined in my space.
Give me! I have
Fuck
40k
you.
I got 40k alloy stored!
oh man.
I should have asked you for some
Well,
earlier.
You can use my Cyprex Warforge for a price.
Technology conceived.
Is the price to send his fleets?
No, duh. It's the price of a small percentage.
I thought you were gonna say 350, but sorry.
Oh,
Technology conceived.
why would I want clones? Yuck. Base Marine. Nice. I imagine you have no interest in 40k. Or low interest in 40k. Orange.
What's up?
40k.
Oh, what? Oh, like the lore of 40k,
Yeah.
like Warhammer.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like a love-hate relationship. Like I really like it. And I follow the 40k, but like it also makes me a little bit uncomfortable
Technology
with
conceived.
the crazy screaming aggressive purginess. I don't know. I like it as well at the same time, like the mysticism and like the
Yeah.
fallen empire, like the Roman. I get like a Roman vibe from it, you know.
Yeah, the screaming purging thing kind of makes it just like
Technology conceived.
it just gives it a new scale onto some of the things that you would argue happens
Yeah.
Currently.
Right. I mean, what I do really like about it is like, as like a metalhead, I just love like how everything's cranked up to like 11. You know,
Yeah.
it's just so insane. And so I
Yeah.
like the art style of that. And like the cathedrals in space. I mean, that's just so funny.
Yeah, it's hella gothic.
Yeah.
Like, also keeping in mind that like such styles would be like ridiculously old in world.
Yeah. And I like psionic stuff. I like the whole like psychic connecting with like the warp and all that. I think that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So,
Lev,
yeah.
how much alloys are you making right now?
371, not really focusing on it.
I'm making a cool 130. And that's like with a kind of half-built Forge World. Should probably get on that. Oh, where the hell is this abandoned terraforming? Please not the 17. Okay, good. It's just the 10. I don't give a shit. Listen, I don't. It's a 10. What do you want me
Yeah.
to do?
No, totally.
Kill it with fire.
Listen, slightly better than a habitat. Slightly. Oh, that happened.
Alright, 1 year and we can vote on the next thing, advanced Xeno studies, or I can propose it and I wouldn't expect people to go for it. You guys like technology.
I feel like that's like something someone would say at like a really out of touch like tech demo. You guys like technology, right? You guys have
Don't you
phones.
guys have phones?
Yeah. Oh man.
Such a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have surveyed the system.
We got Winsley over here who's like, you guys got switches, right?
Same difference.
Yeah.
God damn it, again the curse of the shroud. This really isn't as efficient as I was expecting to.
Haha. Yay. We stand a chance now.
Oh, I got a ship taking damage here. Near them. Oh, they came out of the wormhole. Sneaky little boys.
Moo aliens?
Unspent trait points. I can finally do it.
Our special project is complete. Our special project is complete.
Mega engineering.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
buddy.
Uh-oh.
God, I need
We're in
so many
trouble over here.
ascension perks.
Our special project
First ascension perk for Gaia Belt terraforming, one for Giga engineering, one for Master Builders. Damn.
Wait, what engineering?
Mega engineering, Giga engineering, whatever the ascension perk, Galactic Wonders it's called.
Yeah.
Our situation log is updated.
Oh, there's a size 23 world down here.
Where at?
Oh god, Yuma would be
nowhere.
jealous. They're all worlds.
Technology
I don't actually
conceived.
think I want them.
Oh, I got
Gonna go
pirates.
for it. But I gotta make a screenshot for Uma.
Our construction is complete.
How do I increase my... oh, there, it's the static node thingy. There you are.
I got some pirates. Ooh, and I've got a non-Owen Colley alien leading my fleet.
How inclusive.
You have no idea how happy that makes me.
No, I lost
have an
another
idea.
scientist. No, he was a good one.
Well then, time to turn all my stations into citadels because I got nothing to do with my alloys.
Technology.
You can donate them.
No.
No.
You do not believe.
I believe in alloys.
Conceived.
What if we say we believe?
Well,
Prove
the
it.
Owen Colley will just interface with you.
How
We'll-
do you
we'll know.
want us to prove it?
And you can't hide anything from the tentacle, I'm just saying.
The tentacle will say that we believe.
Alright,
I don't know,
advanced
I'm about
Zemo
to
studies. You
move
guys want to vote for
tentacles.
that? I got it up for y'all if you feel like it.
Okay, my scroll has gone down considerably. I've gotten a number of things.
Can't get research, can I? Oh, we can. Ooh, Juggernaut.
Still kind of mad I don't have a single called gateway in my space. Love to open one.
Oh my gosh, this system that is like super close to me has a green planet that the whales were hanging out over. Oh hey, I just saw the time, Winsleya.
Yeah, no, I see
Oh,
it
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Give me a sec here to wrap things up.
it's all good.
Yeah, just put it on slowest for a bit. I'll wrap things up.
Bring together farmland.
Oh god, I never did my species traits.
Oh,
That's not good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with the galactic market, slaves are open.
Oh, I
Does
totally
anyone
forgot
want to
about that.
sell
about-
some species?
Sell.
I need
yes.
someone with low beneficial traits because I came a little front loaded. I need some experiments.
Some experiments.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Spare some tentacles, kind sir. They will be parts of my body.
That is tempting. How do I do this?
You're gonna give him your pops. You can go to the market and sell them for energy. You can put any price you want on it.
Oh, I can. Oh, okay.
I think so.
I don't think you can put a price on them unless they change that by now.
Let's see. So, market. Oh, I see.
Oh, I can make Cyprix warforms? What the fuck? Advanced.
Okay.
They take forever to make though. Holy
We
shit.
took some animals and made them people, guys.
Nice. It's glorious.
Oh, I think I can't sell any because I don't have any people.
You need slaves.
Yeah.
I could sell them, but why would I? I would like to buy some.
Exactly.
All I need is one.
Okay, I could wrap it up here. You guys working on this stuff, or you good?
But I
I'm
gotta
alright
do
then.
the next session anyways. Gotta get my patrols back in line.
Alright. Alright, I'll wrap it up
Kinda
here.
missed it earlier.
Cool. Well, I'm glad that we could do this again.
Yeah.